Yo, what's up, guys? It's Mr. Frank Sosa on the Room 12 podcast. I'm back at it like a crack addict. I just got done being sick, not fully done, but I'm back.
Back from
I'm
the
here.
grips?
I'm dedicated. The gripa got me. I'm here with Addy. I'm here with Loom. Introduce your guys yourselves.
You did it for us, brother.
Yeah, what he said. Nah, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Loom with the Room 12 podcast. I'm also here with.
With Addie here at the Room 12 podcast.
How are you guys doing? We hope you guys are having a great Sunday. Dude, it's almost the end of May. Do you guys feel like this fucking year is literally flying by?
Literally, we're almost halfway?
Halfway through the fucking year, dude.
Dang, brother.
Fucking time is flying by. But as promised, do you guys know what the month of May is known for?
My birthday, fool.
Oh, I don't know, brother. Tell us.
Well, it is known for a lot of birthdays, actually. Vezi's being one of them. Baby Loom's birthday is coming up, too. So you guys wish Vezi and
Baby Loom.
Baby Loom and Vezi Slums a happy early birthday. And if you guys have a birthday in May, fucking let us know. We'll give you guys a little shout out. All the May babies.
Does that mean Dada's a Gemini?
I don't know how that works.
Maybe.
Shout out all my Geminis, bruh.
I think it's and you're a Gemini, huh? I heard a lot of things about Geminis.
Me too, fool.
I heard they're bipolar as shit.
I heard a lot of bad things about Gemini.
I heard they're crash outs, but that kind of makes sense, dude. Baby Loom be crashing out.
That fool's a good person.
I love my kid. Shout out, baby boy. Also, but what I was gonna say, May is known for Mental Health Awareness Month. Did you guys know that?
Yes.
Frank, did you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So on the last pod, if you guys missed it, we did say we were gonna do a mental health awareness pod. We're not gonna get super like crazy deep and super like we're your guys' therapist, but there are a couple things that we do want to talk about that I feel like maybe don't get talked about as much. I think we've all had our fair share of, I think it's fair to say mental health issues. Wouldn't you guys say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Addie, do you want to start us off with one that you wanted to share with us? Or one topic that you wanted to talk about and we could all kind of give one and then I got some stuff we can get into after.
Sure. Wait, you go first. I'm scared.
Bro, you literally told me you had a topic.
Okay, but I'm scared. You
You
go
don't want
first.
to talk about it?
No, I'm scared.
Frank, do you want to talk anything about mental health that you've experienced personally that we could share with people, or maybe something that's still reoccurring or something you're working on?
Me personally?
Yeah, I mean, maybe people can relate. I figured we'd start it off that way.
People can relate, brother. I don't know, fool.
Okay, I'll just start. Fuck it. I'll do it.
Thank you.
As many of you guys probably don't know, a lot of people have anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, anxiety is a real thing.
What does anxiety look like for you, Addie?
Oh, yeah. Because there's different types of anxiety. For me personally, mine's like different. Like I get brain fog.
That's some real shit.
Yeah, I'm just like out of it, you know?
Is there anything that like triggers it for you specifically, or are there like certain triggers? I know a lot of people talk about things that trigger their anxiety.
Oh, I know. Oh my gosh, repetition of stuff. Oh my God, that bugs me so much.
Like OCD repetition, or
like let's say you say, "Oh yeah, the world is spinning right now." Oh yeah, the world is spinning right now.
Oh
yeah, the world's like, I'm just like, it's freaking me out. That gives me anxiety. Yeah, and then I hyperventilate, dude. I can't breathe at all. I'm dying.
That time you were laughing and
Oh yeah. So I when things happen, I laugh it off.
Vezi's fucking legs broke. She's laughing.
I laugh everything off, and then actually laughing also causes it. Because I'm laughing and then I feel like I can't breathe when I'm laughing. So then like sometimes I actually can't breathe and then I start freaking out because it's like, okay, I was having a great time and then now I'm like actually dying.
So it went from like a really good time to like, yeah.
Yes.
Damn. No, well, thank you for sharing that with us, Hattie. Leslie,
Yes, I'm sure I'm not alone.
Do you have any anxiety or have you ever experienced anxiety, bro? That you want to share? You don't have to if you don't want to.
I don't know, fool.
No. And again, you don't have to. I just figured we could start it this way to, you know, kind of open the door for the conversation and have our viewers kind of, you know, feel more comfortable with the things we're going to talk about and stuff today. You could totally skip if you want.
Nah, fool. I feel like everyone as you get older, at a point in life, you're going to get anxiety. You're going to have a panic attack. Some shit's going to happen mentally to you. And just getting the proper help for it right away. If it doesn't go away, because there's a lot of people, bro, who get these panic attacks or they feel some type of way or like anxious around certain shit, and they brush it off and it goes away forever. You know, it was just kind of a feeling for them. But there's people who it's repetitive, like they're out at dinner and all of a sudden they just feel their heart or some weird shit. You know, like they start getting tunnel vision and shit. And they try to ignore it, and next thing you know, you're falling down like a hole, not going out anymore, avoiding people, avoiding your family, like cutting ties with hella loved ones, or like you kind of build this own little fantasy in your head where it's like you feel like you're not the same as everyone, or like you just start fearing shit like, what if I'm not the same? What if I'm different? What if people, when I go out, start looking at me different? You start getting paranoid and shit. And a lot of people, as a Mexican fool, like a lot of us where you tell your parents, nah, no tienes nada, like you're good, like, or what do they say, like what like, nah, you're just fucking faking it, this and that. But if you're like a kid in high school or in elementary too, fool, and in college, even in regular life, bro, if you don't have the support at home, like talk to a counselor, talk to the nurse, try to get the help you need. There's a lot of apps for it, but I feel like being there in person with someone face to face, where they could reassure you, where they could show you the way, show you tricks and shit, I feel like it's the best, bro. I feel like don't set it aside, because it could turn into something major. Not like, oh shit, you're gonna go full blown crazy, but it could affect your day to day, your health, the way you eat, the way you start treating yourself, you start saying bad shit about yourself, you stop taking care of yourself a lot because you're just like, dude, I'm not worth it. And the next thing comes is like, you start hurting yourself, you start going down this tunnel where it's just dark. And when it's so easy, bro, where you could just get help. You could go to the doctors, bro, sign up somewhere and fucking get the help you need. I mean, one thing that's helped me a lot in the past, because I've gone through shit like everyone else, some like darker shit and deeper shit, but like I think what helped me the most was, at first, like I said, I would kind of go down that tunnel where it's like avoiding family, bro, avoiding, I don't want to go there because I'm gonna start feeling weird, bro. I'm gonna start breathing weird, or I'm gonna start feeling like I'm gonna pass out or some shit. So you start avoiding shit. You start avoiding going out. You start avoiding doing hella shit. And then next thing you know, you feel like you're going to faint all the time. And there's all this bullshit. But one thing that helped me was going outside, bro. Grounding yourself a lot. So ground yourself a lot. You got to ground yourself. Like, you're in control of your body, your mind, and everything. You can control everything. You feel sad. It's easy for you to get your mind off of being sad. You're mad, you could do something else to feel different. You know what I mean? So it's like the same thing with anxiety, with all these other, like when you're depressed or something. They're a little more tricky or different ones, bro. And I'm not a therapist. I'm not a doctor. But when I'm speaking, what helped me was being outside, being around animals, hanging out with like my little brothers and shit, hanging out with family. And at the end of the day, I mean, when it comes to it, the help from like a therapist or doctors is always good. You don't want to like block it out. Always have your mind open, especially as a Mexican, because we think, oh, like this tea's gonna help, or my grandma's fucking friend told me if I do this with my fucking, like, it's gonna help.
I seen this shit on Facebook. I'm gonna try it.
Or like there's some pills from some guy in fucking Thailand that help you with the anxiety. Like a lot of things may help. I'm not gonna knock it. There's a lot of things that the older ladies, that the tios, the tias know, but it's always best to go really educate yourself about it with someone who works in that field, and like make. There's also medications. You also want to find the type of medication that works for you, all that, Like you got to care about yourself. A lot of people put their family members, their pets, and their loved ones before them. And when it's time for them to put themselves first, they're scared. They don't want to do it. They don't feel like they're worth it, but you're worth it. You feel me? Like you have to feel strong enough to go do it. Like you're strong. You were placed here by God for a reason. So go ahead and take care of yourself. You know what I mean?
I feel like you made a lot of really good points right now, and a lot of different things we do want to touch on. Some of those key points were like getting the help. Another key point that I feel that you made was, when you said being around your brothers, that helped. That also comes into the conversation having a support system. So I definitely want to get into that too. And then another thing you mentioned was like medication and our upbringing. Those are all really 4 good ones that I do want to dive deeper into. We can break down. I'll give you guys my anxiety. I honestly, my whole entire life, I never had anxiety. I was like, what the fuck? It wasn't as common. It wasn't as common as it is now. Now you hear a lot about it. And I don't know if it's because there was lack of awareness or people just didn't really know about it, or like you said, would brush it off. But my shit's kind of funny. It's not funny, but looking back at it now, it's like, oh shit. There was a point in my life where I would get anxiety because I wasn't working out. I was eating like shit. And when I'm saying eating like shit, bro, like I'm eating fucking pizza, I'm eating fucking wings, I'm drinking beer, like that fool's on drugs, like do it, like all kinds of shit, bro, like vaping, and it's like not taking care of my health whatsoever. And I started feeling weird, bro. So in my mind, like I think I started planting that seed in myself where it's like, oh fuck, you didn't work out, or oh fuck, you're not drinking water, or dude, you're fucking doing too much of drinking too much beer, too much soda, and it starts building up. But what started happening is I would get chest pain and I would ignore it because, like Vezi was saying, a lot of us like, oh, I'm not going to go to the doctor. They're going to find something wrong with me, or I don't have fucking health insurance or whatever. But I would try to ignore it. I'd get like chest pain. And then I'd get in my head where my hand would start feeling numb. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to fucking die right now. I'm going to have like a stroke or a heart attack because I knew I wasn't healthy. And no one knew about it, bro. I'd kind of hide it. I was really good at hiding it. But I'd fucking start biting my finger. Or I'd start pinching myself like, oh, can I feel it? Is my arm really numb? Like, am I tripping? Well, what I came to find out is I finally said, fuck it. I'm going to go to the doctor. I'm going to get blood work done, and I'm going to see where I stand. As far as health, blood pressure, all this shit, heart, because I'm not healthy and I don't want to live that way. I have a kid and I want to be around. So I went to the doctors. Well, I found out those symptoms were heartburn. So that's where I'm saying it's kind of funny, but lack of knowledge, lack of going to the doctor. And then the anxiety would spiral from there. But I'd get heartburn when I would eat wings or pizza. And it's like, in my mind, I'm like, oh, wings are hella greasy. Like, it's going to clog an artery. I'm going to fucking fall in, like, all this shit or whatever. But if you do experience shit, like Vezi was saying, I mean, there's nothing wrong with trying to get help, like professional help. Because honestly, for me, like, the anxiety tries to come back sometimes. But it's like, no, I already know what it is. Like, oh, my acid reflux is kicking in. Or... like, dude, you know what's crazy? They actually told me I was really healthy, believe it or not, when I went. And I was drinking like a fish, hella vaping, not exercising, eating hella shitty food. Like, when we went to to Tahoe. I pulled up an old picture, bro. I was bad. I was so chopped.
It's just sometimes the body doesn't give, like, I'm going to say the body gives you signs, but don't take it as like, oh shit, I'm having chest pains because I'm going to have a stroke. The body gives you signs of like stress. So like once you start doing shit out of the ordinary, where it's like you start sleeping later, you start less like taking care less of yourself, or not drinking as much water, eating veggies and shit. Those are vitamin deficiencies and shit. A lot of that plays a role in it too, because your body, think of it like an animal. Like when an animal starts getting sick, you could tell the dog starts fucking sleeping in a corner. It starts whining more. The plant starts turning yellow. Like your body starts giving you signs where it's like, hey bro, kind of like sleep a little earlier, you feel me? Go on a walk and shit. So like that's a lot of things too that would help anxiety and shit too. Well, that I've seen that help anxiety is, you know, take it slower. Take it slower. Take yourself more serious, and just do more shit. Like tire yourself out more. Because when you're just in your room, bro, just sitting there thinking, that shit's just gonna make your anxiety hella worse. When you're in the car, fucking just thinking. When you're thinking too much, you have too much time on your hands. When you could sit there and think all day about the negative shit, you have too much time on your hands. So what you want to do, bro, is fucking go outside. I always tell people, start some shit, bro. Start a hobby. Get into a hobby like animals, fucking gardening. Even if you live in an apartment, fuck, dude, get a little fucking fish tank. Put all your time and effort into that. Or get some fucking plants. Put your time and effort into that. Like, the less time you have to sit there and to think about the bad things is way better, because you're gonna keep your mind off that shit. Like, get into a sport, get into walking, get into a, like, not a TV series tampoco, because you're just gonna be there sitting, you feel me? But like, también, like, go outside, fucking get into bird watching.
That's
like
a real thing. Or people watching.
Nah, fool, that's weird. Get into fucking bird watching, or if you have land and you're fortunate, go outside, help your parents with the lawn, tire your body out, fucking raise some animals for fun, raise some plants for fun. Like, invest your time into something where it gives you satisfaction, because then that's gonna make you feel better, as with anxiety or without, instead of just sitting there and thinking all day.
That's true. I feel like one of the things that we all do, and I guarantee you guys probably do it too. Tell me you guys are guilty of this, or when was the last time you guys did it? Addie, when was the last time you Googled symptoms that you're feeling?
I don't do that.
You've never Googled it?
I have before, but I don't do that anymore.
Why'd you stop?
Because this shit's stupid. I think the last time I fucking did that shit was like when I was 10 or something.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Same here.
No, because it tells you the same thing. It tells you the same thing for everything. Oh, I'm feeling this. Oh, it's probably this, or death.
A, B, or death?
Yeah, literally. It's like, oh, it could be this, or death, or go contact your doctor. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, it's not going to tell you shit.
Yeah, I think, Vezi, have you done that?
Fuck
when
yeah, fool.
Googling symptoms and you just go down this rabbit hole?
Hella bad, bro. To the point where it's like I froze myself in fear. Where it's like I'd get so stressful and fear that like it affect me for every little thing. Like she'd be like, "Fool, what the fuck are you doing?" I'd just be like, "Bro, I can't. I'm gonna die in like a day," or I feel it. I saw it. The Google told me, and it's good. Like you said, go to the doctors, get checked out. If you really feel like something's wrong, go to the fucking doctors. I did it. Everything fucking was clear. Told me I was tripping. The thing that fucked me up the most was a couple months back, fool. I'd get up and like blurry, fool. Everything would be blurry.
Jesus.
Or I'd stand or like be driving if I couldn't see shit. Or like like I'd get dizzy. I'd be like, bro, like I'm gonna die, you feel me? Like that's it. That's a wrap for me. That Google it. Oh, your heart problems. Or I was like, fuck, man. I go to the doctors thinking like, fuck, I'm gonna die. Everything's cool. And then I'm like, bro, like I have bad eyesight. Let me go to the eye doctors. I go to the eye doctors. My eyes are fucked.
Is that what it was?
It was my I need glasses, fool. That's why I have to wear glasses now.
You're not wearing them right now.
Not right now, because I mean we're not doing anything serious. But when I'm really doing something like watching TV or my day-to-day task, like I have to wear glasses.
We're not doing anything serious. We're just doing the pod. But if I'm watching TV, that's serious.
No, fool. Like serio, like if I was sitting there, sometimes I'd be watching TV, fool, and like también de lo mismo, like of like the like how do you say it in fucking English, like that like
The candila?
the candilas, bro. And then next thing you know, like sometimes you know when you're watching like a bright light and you look away and you start seeing like little shit.
Yeah.
So I'd look away, fool, and I'd see shit. And I'd be like, no, fool. Like, I just saw it. Like, I start tweaking, fool. Like,
Yeah.
straight up tweaker, fool. Like, fool, I saw a shadow. Like, I swear. And I tell her, and she'd be like, bro, you're tweaking. And it was the same shit, bro. Like, your eye, like, some weird shit, fool, with your eyes. I went to eye doctors. I can't explain. I'm not a fucking doctor. But, like, that's normal when you need glasses and shit. And then everything, after my glasses, fool, everything went away, and I've been chilling.
That's crazy how both of us, by going to the doctor, got a lot of clarity from it.
It helps a lot, bro.
One of the things I wanted to ask you guys too, one of the things you brought up, going back to what you had said about being with your brothers, like, Addy, how important do you think it is to have a support system? Like, especially when you're going through depression or you're going through mental health issues or health issues in general. Like, what's your take on having a support system?
I think, but definitely that's important. Like, at least one person. You should be able to talk to at least one person about what's going on in your head. Don't be afraid to open up. It definitely helps to have somebody to talk to. Yeah.
Dude, and wasn't even gonna say, like, even us, dude, like, we're not doctors by any means. We're not giving any type of medical advice or whatever. We're just kind of giving you guys our experiences because shit's real. People go through shit. And I've honestly, like, no bullshit, I've had a couple of our viewers actually DM me privately. And I'm not going to air out their business. I'm not going to say what the conversation was said, but there has been a couple times where people have reached out to me that they're kind of going through something. And it's like, I think that's pretty cool that people reach out to us. Again, we're not doctors. And you know, if we're able to, we'll reply. And I mean, I definitely like to take my time if I can help someone, you know, if they want to vent or talk about something. But I think it's cool. I mean, fuck, if you guys don't have anybody, fucking shoot one of us a DM and we'll do what we can to at least guide you in the right direction or help with what we can. What about you, Vezi? Do you think, what's your support system look like? Is it one single person or is it a group of people, or do you have certain people for certain support?
My biggest support system was her. Like I said, yeah, like spending time with my brothers and family helps, but I would never air it out to them. Well, one thing too, fool, because like being Mexican and shit, like you let your parents know and shit, or like you start kind of not like tweaking out a little bit in public. Not tweaking out, like get a little anxiety, and people are gonna automatically just look at you. In my perspective, you feel me? Like I thought people were gonna look at me and be like, "Este güey está malito" or something, like, you know. And that shit makes you like overthink hella. So I would just hella keep it in, bro. I'd have it like a little, like I'd feel some shit and go to my car or be alone, fool, just in my room. And then I talked to her, and we started hella like getting close because of it. Like she was hella big support system. But another thing too was, like I said, my hobby for my animals.
So it doesn't even, I mean, for you, it's not even necessarily have to be a person. It could be something that helps.
Yeah, fool. Like sometimes I'd be off of work, full hella stress, like on the verge of fucking like an anxiety panic attack, full like temblando and shit, like just hella like worn out. And I'd be like, bro, I just want to go home and crash, fool, and like just lay in my bed and rot away, you feel me? But I was like, nah, you know what? Like, let me stop by my animals. Like, anyways, I gotta go feed them. Like, let me go earlier. Next thing you know, I'm there, fool, and like I start, like I have it a bit, like anxiety and shit. Start watering, feeding, taking chickens out of cages, petting them, just holding them and shit. Y se me quita, bro. Cause your mind is like, oh shit, like let me do something to this chicken. Let me clean this cage out real quick. Your mind starts wandering, fool, into like something else. And so like when your mind wanders off of the anxiety and shit, it goes away. And that was it, fool. Like that was my biggest support system, her and my animals.
I feel like it's also, I mean, honestly, even from like my perspective, like I have a strong support system. Like I'm really tight with these guys. Really tight with like my mom, dude. Like my mom, I could talk to her about anything, but it was getting to the point where I could see the worry, or there was a shift in my support system where it was almost like the burdens I was carrying or the stress or whatever was starting to like tumble onto them. And I kind of stopped using them as a support system because I didn't want to stress them out, or I didn't want them to be worried about what I was going through. And I feel like even as like a lot of fathers or men can relate, where we go through shit, especially if you're head of the household or you're the one holding it down for your family. There's a lot of day-to-day shit that builds up, and you don't talk to maybe your partner about it because you don't want to worry them or the people that are close. So for me, one of the dope things was actually, and I still currently go to therapy. I think it's like one of the coolest things. I was against therapy at first. It didn't seem like it was a feasible option for me, where it's like, how's that shit gonna help me? And a lot of the people that I'm cool with and talk to now, I've recommended it, and they're kind of on that same page like me, where it's like, what the fuck's that gonna do for me? Someone's not gonna fix my problems. And having that wall up where you're so against it, I think when it comes to seeking a therapist, I think there's a couple important things. One is finding a therapist you could be yourself with 100%, someone you're comfortable with. But I think the biggest thing is, I think you have to be at a point where you're ready to get help. Because a lot of people, like maybe a lot of parents put their kids in therapy, and it maybe doesn't help the kid, or maybe it makes their situation worse, or even maybe some adults end up going to, maybe they go to couples therapy, and it's like, I think you have to be ready to want to get the help. Otherwise, I don't think it's going to help. Because if I would have went at any other point in time in my life, I don't think it would have helped me. I think I had to get to the breaking point where it's like, oh fuck, I need some help. Shout out my therapist, cool as fuck. I don't know. I think for me that's a safe place where I can vent or talk about what the fuck's on my chest or what I'm carrying without having to worry you guys or, you know, the people that are close to me too. So, you know, if therapy's an option and it's something you want to look into, I'd say do it. What do you have to lose, you know? Therapy's dope. Do you guys ever been in therapy? Did it ever help you guys, or was it not really your cup of tea?
I tried it for, I went once or twice. And after that, for I like, they're cool, bro. They're there to help and shit. But my therapist and my like person to talk to is her, bro. Like, she's always been hella real and hella like supportive and just a real person. So I honestly, like, if I have some, even if it's like, fuck, babe, like something you wouldn't talk to or tell your girl, like, if she like jumps in homie mode, you feel me? She'll be like, hey, like, straight up, like, this and that, like, don't do that shit, or like, get your head out of there, you feel me? Like, and it's like, she converts to different people for me, you feel me? Like, she's my fucking therapist at home. And I've always told her, like, I've tried it, and she's like, dude, you should have kept going. I was like, I can't. Like, you're the person who understands me the most, bro, because I feel like my head, bro, is just hella different, fool. Like, I can't talk to people like certain shit. Like, I had to get shit off my chest like hella raw, fool. And like, out of everyone that I've ever talked to, she's like the only one that really understands and like really sits there and like takes her time.
I feel like with my therapist, that was one of the things that I brought up. Like, hey, if I'm gonna go, I don't want to be like all professional. Like, I straight up, bro, I cuss. Like, the way I talk to you guys on the pod, the way I interact with you guys, how I interact with my therapist. And she's like up there in age, you know, she's older, she's a little bit older and shit. But nah, bro, we be fucking shooting the shit, like, for real, like some real shit. So I think, like I said, maybe I had a family member who I talked to them about therapy. They went to it and they weren't really feeling their therapist, and that's valid too. Like, you might not, you know, get a home run the first time. Like, okay, maybe that therapist doesn't work, but I just think you need to be ready for it.
No, yeah, there's gonna be different things, bro. Like, people are gonna be ready for it, but they have a strong support system at home.
Yeah, because I mean, you know? It is tough, bro. I feel like there is a lot of people that don't
understand it.
One, they don't understand it. They're not educated in it, or it wasn't a thing, or they don't even realize the help's out there. But I mean, some real shit.
Then I always tell her, fool, like, when I was at my down, darkest, deepest fucking moments of life, like, she came out of nowhere, fool. Like a fucking angel. And I always tell her, bro, like, you're the fucking angel of my life. Like, you saved me. And ever since then, bro, like, I'm stressed. She'll fucking find out. I don't know what the fuck she sees, fool. I try to keep it hella low key. And she'll be like, hey, what the fuck is wrong? Or like, we go out and eat and we just conversate. And like, I feel like I get everything off my chest. Like, that feeling when you go to church, fool, and you feel like you sin hella and you get blessed and everything, and you feel like you walk out with nothing on your chest. Like, I feel like that with her when I speak to her.
How do you feel about that, Addy? Being the support system? Does that feel like a lot of pressure? Because maybe there is people that can relate to you, Addy, where they have their person, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a couple. It could be, looking at the other side of it. What's that?
Well, before she speaks, and my bad, but like,
That's crazy as fuck.
no, for one thing about her, fool, that I'm gonna say that I noticed, bro, is she doesn't know how to be fake. She just keeps it real, hella. Like, if you're fucking up, she's gonna tell you you're fucking up. Or like, if you don't know her and like in the future you run into her and you did some shit she didn't like, she'll tell you straight up.
Honesty is good.
Like, she's hella honest, and she's not. Her and her family are like that, bro. They don't want to bump heads. They'll be like, hey, bro, you're fucking up. Like, get your head out of your ass, fool. Like, get straight and shit. And she's like that, bro. And it just hella helps. That's one thing that I've noticed about her that I think helped me.
Did she tell you to get your head out of your no ass?
Yeah. Fool.
So, anyways, Addy, what's that like being on the other side of things? Like being someone's support system? Is that a lot of pressure, or what does that look like for you, and how do you manage that?
Well, I'm really good at listening. Sometimes.
Didn't you just say you hella zone out sometimes?
Listen, hold on.
Okay.
Sometimes when a person comes out and reaches out to you and needs to talk to you, honestly, they're just gonna they're just gonna talk their heads off, and sometimes your job is just to listen. It's like sometimes you don't even need to say anything. Like sometimes somebody just comes to you and they just want to let off whatever was off on their chest, and you're the secure person for them. And just letting that out for them was already a relief. So sometimes you don't even have to say anything, but you just be honest. Let them know that you're there for them. If they need you, be there for them. Just keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty solid. That's crazy, dude. I had some notes on different things I wanted to talk on, and I think it's crazy how we like organically touch on those subjects. One of the things I was going to ask you guys, or one of the things I wanted to bring up, is like sometimes people don't need advice. They just need someone that actually listens. And I think that like you just totally embodied that right there, which is really dope. One of the things that I wanted to talk about, and again, I feel like we kind of touched on a lot of these things, but why do you guys think, or do you guys feel like growing up in a Mexican household or a Latino household, we're kind of like raised on survival skills, not so much like emotional communication? Do you guys feel like that was the case for you guys, or
Survival food? What do you mean?
not like survival, but where you're not really allowed to like express how you feel, or you can't really tell your parents like, oh, I'm going through this, or oh, I'm sad today. Like they're just kind of like, dude, like we ain't got time for feelings right now. Like we got,
I feel like food, like with the older generation, food, like straight from Mexico, food, they don't have time for that shit in their head. They're like you said on survival mode since a baby, bro. Like, well, like a lot of our family members and shit, like you heard stories, like they didn't have shit to eat. It was either you gotta get up hella early, work and bust your ass off all day to fucking get some food and clothes, and it's like all their life was survival and survival and survival. So it's like they had to worry about like I had to work from this time to this time as a kid to get food from my parents and my family. Boom, they're at a certain age. Boom, I have to start working so I could get clothes for myself and start getting money. And then they get another age and it's like they want to come to America. Boom, I have to make money to pay the coyote and shit. Like I have to try to like get, you know what I mean?
And you got that in your household, right? Because if you guys don't know, Vezi's parents, he had both dynamics of more kind of, I don't want to say that old school, but the different upbringings, it's a different dynamic is what I'm trying to say. So what was that like in your household, bro? With
my mom?
With both. Was it different with both when you went through shit?
My pops and shit, fool, he would get irritated and shit. But like I don't blame him and shit. Cause like at my age, he was already fucking doing hella shit, But like I said, cause of the survival shit, like as a young kid, he didn't have a lot. and he always wanted more. So it's like he didn't have time to sit there and be like, oh, I feel sad today or I'm sick. Like, no, I'm gonna get up and go do what I gotta do. And my mom, fool, like I feel like, I don't know, fool. My mom was just different. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, she wanted to understand it, and she kind of could, and she would, but like it was kind of like, I mean, like, hey, bro, like, I really don't have much to tell you because I wasn't raised that way either. Because both her parents are from the motherland. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like there'd be times where she'd kind of help me with shit, but then she'd kind of let my hand go and like, hey, go do it on your own, because like I don't know where to guide you from here. And that's like, and so I kind of hella had to like figure my own shit out at certain times. But like now as an older person, like they learned a lot with me. So like both of them are way more understanding now. Like my mom, like if you go up to my mom, if people know who my mom is and shit, like she'll help you, like guide you and shit, like put you in the places you need. You feel me? Like hey, you're feeling so, like she knows what anxiety is now. She knows these certain shits because like she had to go through it. But yeah, I feel like it was, like I said, it was just my mom and my dad. My dad was more, like I said, hey, food, like, get over it. My mom, like I said, she was cool about it, but I mean, like, at the end, it was
She
like
didn't
kind
really
of,
know
yeah, she didn't understand it, but.
Damn. Addy, what about you? Because I know, I'm not going to put all your business out there, but I know in your household, as far as like your parents, there's a bit of an age gap, I think is the best way I could put it. So what was that dynamic for you? And did you have that growing up where your parents were like, dude, you're tripping, or I don't know how to help you, or...
Yeah, I want to say this because both my parents are from the motherland. And I know there's going to be some people out there that also have the same situation. So you grow up, well, at least me. My family's more like reserved and we don't like talk. Like we don't tell our feelings to each other. You know what I'm saying? So talking about like, oh, like I'm sad today or like I feel depressed is like, that's not a thing in my household. Like either you get like it's a joke or like what do you want? Like an ass beating or what? Like
classic. That's
yeah,
true.
like get like, you know, but what was the question?
I mean, just what was like, so in a Mexican household, Latino household, like a lot of the times there isn't that open communication about feelings and emotions with your parents. A lot of it is survival mode, depending on how they were raised. And since I mentioned, the age difference with your parents, was the dynamic different where you could talk to maybe one of them, or what would their reactions be when you go through shit? That's kind of the question.
When I first got anxiety, like I did not want to tell nobody, because then like you either like get made fun of or like you're like, oh, like you need to go clean the house or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like I wanna also express that since that was kind of like my household, and our belief was also like, oh, we don't, like, you don't get mental illnesses. Like mental illnesses is not a thing. Like you work, you do your day-to-day stuff and you're normal. Like don't let that shit phase you. Like nothing's wrong with you. Like basically like it's
suck it up.
Yeah, like suck it up.
It's not real.
It's not real.
It's in your head.
It's in your head. It's not real. You're being a weenie. That definitely delayed me from going to the doctors, because my family also is not a doctor person, not a doctor goer family. So it definitely took me a while. I think definitely if you do have anxiety, I would really do your research before you go and try different things. And then if nothing is helping, do reach out to a doctor, because it'll really, really help you. That's my advice. Probably
a lot of the things that they're going to have you try, you are like, I did this didn't help. And you have that to back it up. Like, yeah.
Do your research, try everything, essential oils, breathing techniques, meditation, praying. Yoga. Yes. Speaking with God, everything.
But it's also like,
try everything.
It's also okay to take medication. Like, don't be afraid to take medication.
I'm not knocking medication, but I'm just saying
Okay, let's get into the medication next because I kind of want to give you
No,
guys
but-
my because that's a whole other thing that we were gonna talk about.
Before
So,
we jump in,
this
like
motherfucker.
about the other shit,
He
I want to
doesn't
like
care.
I just want to answer my question
Like,
that I asked you guys.
with
bitch.
another support system that I had a lot was once Josie took me in. Josie fucking hella pushed for shit, bro. Like, hey, fool, you're going to the doctor's, dog. Like, you need to do this shit. Or we'd go, like, my mom would take me and shit, and my mom would kind of be like, yeah, like, you kind of, like, not knocking my mom, you feel me? She was more like, she would listen. You know what I mean? Like, oh, yeah, the doctor said this, do this, try this. But, like,
There's no action behind it.
yeah, once Josie took me in, bro, because Josie took me in, I was a kid, 16. Josie took me in at, like, 16, and she just started fucking raising me, fool, like, hey, you're gonna go here, and doctor's appointments, obviously, and shit, take me, and I saw a different side of shit, where it was, like, she was a strong support system, too, because she was, like, so what is that gonna help him with? What else can he do? Like, pushing for shit, you feel me? Mm-hmm. And so I started kind of fucking, like, being more, not aggressive with the doctors, but I mean, like she was saying, like, what else can I do to try to fix shit? So there is, like, and Josie was raised by my grandparents, which were your parents, you feel me? But, like, I think she was more knowledgeable about it and shit, of it.
Yeah,
And it really helped. También.
So me growing up in the same household as Josie, definitely on the same page with Adi as these things don't exist. It's crazy now looking back at it, like looking back, understanding it, and understanding what all these things are and having lived through them. You could honestly, like, I feel like I can identify signs in other people, right? Like with my dad, I feel like his way of coping, like my dad was a big drinker, dude. My dad was fucking showing up to the house after work with like a 30 pack. That fool would be outside listening to his music while he waters his garden. Like that was his escape. And I get it. You know, he had a lot of shit on his plate, a lot of pressure, and that was his way of coping with it. And anytime I tried talking to him, I'd get my ass chewed, basically. There was no talking with them. Or I didn't even have that, like, I didn't have that close relationship with my dad. Or like, hey, like, dude, this girl, like, I couldn't talk to my dad about shit. My mom, on the other hand, I feel like she's always been a really good friend. So I've been blessed with my mom. Even to this day, me and my mom, like, bullshit all the time and joke around, which I think is dope. I feel like I'm able to do that with my dad now, too. But it took a long time for him to get to that point. And I don't know, maybe if your parents are like that or your family's like that, maybe reaching out to your siblings or someone that understands. So as far as the medication goes, we'll get into that. I'm not educated enough in any type of medication for any mental health shit. So I don't feel at all like I'm qualified to speak on it. I don't think I'd be open to taking medication if they recommended it for like my anxiety or whatever the fuck. Like me personally, I'd be kind of eerie about it. But Addie, what's your take on medication?
Yes, so I did reach the stage where I needed medication. I need to take medication. I did do everything before taking medication. I did essential oils. I did meditating. I read the Bible. Everything. Anything that you can name of, I've tried it. I've done it. Everything. But sometimes your anxiety just gets worse. And I've also tried therapy. Yes. But sometimes your anxiety just gets worse, and you're just like, I can't sleep. It's so tiring. Anxiety takes up your mental so bad, like you can't even sleep. Anyways, so I did end up taking medication, and it did help. There was some side effects, of course, with any medication. There are some side effects, and it does affect people differently. Every person is different. And there is multiple different medications. I only tried one of them, I believe. Yeah, I only tried one of them. So, but yeah, I eventually I took it for about maybe a year. Maybe a year? Maybe a year. I think I was on medication for maybe a year. And I decided to stop. Now, that was a scary decision. I don't know. It was just like the fact that I wasn't remembering to take it sometimes. And I would take it sometimes and then other days wouldn't. And then I would. And I was just like, you know what? Like, do I really need this? Like, it's literally only a few milligrams. Like, you know what? Like, I've been feeling a little better. I'm going to power through it. And yeah, that's what I did. I stopped taking it. And I was fine. I was fine. My anxiety did not worsen. It didn't go back to how it was. My anxiety's been the best I feel so normal. So I think it's kind of crazy going on medication because it was so bad and then getting off of it. And then it's just like, wow, I'm good now.
Damn, that's really cool that it helped get to that point where you're at now, honestly.
So yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Mm-hmm.
Frank?
Fuck, fool.
Talk your shit.
Talking my shit. So with me, fool, I tried that shit too. Where it was like, let me. Since a kid, bro, no, I'm not gonna say like I've been off. But as a kid, fool, like I was muy like, how do you say it, fool? Like accelerated, fool. Like I would see red everywhere. I'd just be like, I'm gonna fucking break that shit. I wanna climb that tree. I wanna fucking punch that person. Like as a kid, I was just like, hey, like everything.
Hella impulsive
fool,
as fuck.
Just hella fool. Like I'd beat the shit out of this fool or Josie or like.
Fool's a menace, dude.
Just
Silver
crazy
tooth.
shit. And yeah, I was a silver tooth too, so fuck, bro. I grew up, fool. Shit went down in life. And I tried everything, bro, like trying to stay out of medication and shit. I've been through around like 7 different meds, fool.
7?
I've been through 7 from the time I jumped on to the time where I'm at right now. I was started on one. It would work for like a month, and then otra vez, like, the thing about me was restless, fool. I couldn't sleep at night, tossing and turning. Wake up in the mornings, and then like be hella tired all day, hella drained, hella no energy, and then like just shit wasn't working in my brain, bro. Hella brain fog, hella like you talk to me, fool, and I'd be like, oh yeah, like
This fool fucking was 6 years old, and he had fucking raccoon bags on his eyes that were so bad.
yeah, like I couldn't, like I was just always too accelerated, bro.
Was
like
tweaking.
hella tweaked though.
That was a little tweaker ass kid. Fool.
And like it couldn't stop, fool. And then yeah, I tried hella different shit. Some worked, some like after like a year or two they wore off. And then I got to a point where I started taking like a type of Xan from the doctors. A type of Xan that hella helped. But the thing was with that, when I'd go to the doctors, he'd be like, hey, in a couple years, like, you might become dependent and like it's gonna fuck you up.
Jesus.
So let's try something else. So there was a point where I was on some like hardcore shit, and it did help. It was helping me like get rest and shit. And they were like, dude, let's try something else. So we tried something else, and it's way less than everything else. And it just worked. It worked. So what goes on in your brain with anxiety or other shit, it's called like you have a serotonin deficiency. So the way the doctors put it to me was, you think of 2 islands in your head. You have one island and another island. There's an ocean. One island produces serotonin, and you need boats to take that serotonin to the other island. So when you start getting anxiety and shit, that means those boats are flooding. Those boats are crashing. They're not getting to that
Titanicing.
island. They're not getting to that island to go back and forth. So what the medication does, it like helps you get those boats, go to one island, take it to the other island, makes everything function perfect. And but yeah, fool, like the doctor told me that, and I was like, oh shit, like okay. So I got off of meds for a while. Y también otra vez, bro, like couldn't sleep. Would just sleep all day, hella brain fog,
Because you tried you tried
Tried coke?
no,
What the
I was gonna
fuck?
say cold turkey.
Oh.
Yeah, I went off. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck this shit, fool. For the first couple months, I was chilling, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
he tried it.
I was like hella good, bro. My brain was good. Everything was good. Hella active. Hella fucking nice. You feel me? And then like 2 months, 3 months later, some traumatic shit happened, bro, in life where it was like, fuck, bro, like some crazy shit. And all of a sudden, fool, like the next day, just like that, bro, just fucking back at it. Just fucking bad, bro. Like this time even worse.
Jeez.
Like I couldn't sleep in the day and I couldn't sleep at night. I wasn't being able to sleep. I started fucking like just going through hell, fool. So I was like, fuck this fool, I'm gonna go to the doctors again. I go and these fools like I said, they put me on like a
These
Xan.
foods? They're straight up doctor foods?
They put me like on a Xan food and it helped out, but the thing was when you take that, you can't drive, you can't do shit, you feel me? And I'm like, nah, bro, like I'm not trying to be a zombie all day. Cause I ain't alive, fool, like it helps, you feel me? Like you're chilling, everything just goes away, like your mind is just floating, you feel good. Don't do drugs to anyone if it's not prescribed by the doctors. But I was like, you know what, fuck this, bro. Like I don't want to be a fucking zombie all day, bro. Fuck this, bro. I want to have a life. I want to have a job. Like I want to be able to have a job, but like shit, there's a piss test and they find, and it's just more explanation. It's a whole pedo. So I was like, you know what, fuck that, fool. Let me go see what my doctor's. Luckily, bro, shout out my doctor. She's really cool. She got me on the right track, fool. And I took some other shit, some lighter shit. It's not no drug or anything. And yeah, fool, just found my balance, fool. And ever since then, yeah.
Can I say something? I think what really helped him also was having a psychiatrist, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is?
Yeah.
Because they
wow.
actually look more into of what's going on with your body, and they actually pay attention to more of like, okay, this is what's happening, than what you would like a regular doctor.
Yeah, so a psychiatrist is like specialized in like that type of medicine where it's like for ADHD, for different shit.
So like cause and effect and
Yeah, like she like
that's cool.
So yeah, I had her and she's hella cool. I was doing the therapist shit, but I got off of that because it was just kind of like, nah, I don't need it, because I had her and then my psychiatrist. But ever since then, bro, like they hella got me she got me good, bro. Like there was a time I couldn't wake up, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't do shit. I was a zombie all day, to where I'm at right now, where it's like I'm a productive person.
Yeah, if you definitely choose to go on like the medication route, and whatever the doctor is prescribing to you,
Get a second opinion.
Ask for a psychiatrist, because I'm not to knock the doctors, but doctors, like, they low-key just like up your dosage and that's it. Oh, it's not working, okay, like let's try, like let's do a different one, we'll up the dosage on that. Like
Doctors just go for like what type of medication has worked for the people in the past.
Yeah, sometimes you don't need to up the dosage. Maybe it's just the medication that's messing you up.
And like she was saying with the psychiatrist, like they go deep in there. Like, so how was your childhood? How was this? Like, do you remember? Like, were you more active? Were you more, like I said, like I was hella crazy as a kid and shit. And yeah, fool, like she hella helped out. And ever since then, bro, I've been chilling. I've been hella chilling. Thank God.
That's dope. I feel like one of the things, and I don't know why I've been having this feeling that I'm telling our audience and our viewers this, but I just feel compelled to say it. And if there's anything that you guys have experienced, or like something that changed in your life that helped you understand things, or whatever that you guys want to share with them, I'll give you guys a chance right now too. But I feel like it's gonna sound kind of not dumb but silly saying it out loud, because it's like, dude, yeah, that makes sense. But I feel like for me personally, I went to therapy for a specific situation. While going to therapy, I learned a lot of other things. One of the things that I learned is we're kind of programmed as adults, or the way we handle things as adults, it all comes from our upbringing as a child. And people might say, well, no shit, Loom, it's how you grew up. But for me, maybe I never actually took the time to sit there and understand it, but that shit fucking hit me like a train. And you can ask Sam, dude, like I was literally like spaced out and looking at the bigger picture, because I feel like a lot of my reactions to things, or the way I am, with people or interact with people or in my relationships, like all this shit, it all comes from my childhood. And I was able to like pinpoint shit. And it got me to a point where now I understand why I react the way I react or why I process certain things a certain way. And it's all from our upbringing. And it's crazy to think that our childhood is what develops you as an adult. So for me going to therapy, like I said, it was cool because I went for something and, I ended up learning so much more about myself that I wasn't expecting. But I don't know if there's anything that falls within the entire mental health space for you guys that you guys want to share, maybe something you guys identified with, or you know what I'm saying?
You just start connecting the dots, fool. Like you said, like you start talking to someone and they start asking you deep questions where it's like, hey, how were you as a kid? Like, what was your temperament? And then you start connecting, like, oh, maybe that led to what this led to, and then that led to this, and then
Yeah, it's kind of cool figuring that out.
But,
my bad.
No, you guys go. There's something deep I want to get into.
Okay, Addie, do you have anything?
I didn't get that far in my therapy.
I mean, even in general, like, is there anything in life or throughout your journey of the mental healthness that there was like some type of identity shift or shift within you that could maybe help people out? I mean, I don't know, and maybe there isn't. Right? I'm just going off of what I experienced.
For me personally, not really. No.
And that's valid too. I think what we'll do is let's get into what Vezi wants to get in. That's pretty deep. And then we're going to kind of switch up the pace a little bit after. I got some other stuff I want to get into with everyone, but go for it, Vez.
So, like, one thing I've always wanted to do, and I don't study people, food, but I like you said, I watch people and I backtrack to how we grew up and shit. But one thing in the future I'd really like to do, bro, is like, because a lot of things, like you said, start as a kid. So, like, what I would want to do is help a lot of kids out, bro. Like, I see a lot of the younger homies and shit, like, they're cool people and shit, and they've been through some shit, Everyone's been through some shit. And there's young kids, bro, who are misunderstood and, like, kind of kicked to the dirt and, like, kicked to a corner. And, like, they end up, like, they don't have the older siblings to talk to. They don't have their parents to talk to. And it's sad, bro, because I seen a lot of people pass away because of this, and I see a lot of people in the wrong route right now because of it. But, like, there's a lot of things, like, I feel like if we could, like, help people out, like, bring awareness to this shit, bro. Like, I feel like a lot of kids and shit, bro, they choose certain lifestyles because of their childhood, bro. And I've seen some kids, bro, and I've seen some homies that had a fucked up childhood, bro, and everyone kicked them to the dirt. I try my best, bro, to fucking... I've always been a supportive homie, bro. Like, if you're my homie, bro, I don't want to see you down. And if I have $5, bro, hey, let's go split it with some... like, I'm always trying to be that homie because I've been through some shit, fool. Like, I've been through some dark shit where I didn't have a lot of people. And then, like, there was people who ended up coming out of nowhere and, like, helping me and shit. You, her, a lot of people. And I feel like if, like, you have kids and shit right now, or you have younger brothers or a cousin or like something, and you see something going wrong, dude, like, their parents might not be there for them. Like, try your best to fucking be there for those people. Try your best to talk to those people. Show you care to these people, because it could be a cousin from the distance where it's like their parents are always working, they're always home alone, they're always like, they start getting into bad shit, and then that starts leading into a cycle and shit because they don't feel loved, they don't feel cared about. And so it's like, if you start caring about these people and shit, like, they were not gonna take the fucking wrong turn in life, because like I said, bro, like, I've had homies who opened up to me and they showed some dark shit, they've told me dark shit, and it's like, some of those homies passed, bro. Some of those homies took the wrong path in life and, are in jail or dead, and there's still homies out there that are free and shit that, like, I hit them up here and there, bro. I'm always that homie, like, hey, bro, do good, don't do that, bro. I'm trying to look out for people, and, like, because I want to see people do good for them. Like, I always tell, like, the homies too, like, hey, bro, like, think about fucking therapy and shit, bro. Like, don't be ashamed of it. If you're a kid watching this right now and, like, you're like deep into a lifestyle where it's not gonna have a good outcome, like, just try to get help. Like, it might be corny and you hear these raps and it's like, oh fuck, like, like, a lot of people don't shine light on it, bro. But like, if you're a kid watching this, like, try to get help. People care about you, and like, you're brighter than what you think you are. Then like, don't let people take that shine away from you. Just because like you grew up in a rough neighborhood, or your parents were divorced, or like you have problems, you were bullied and shit. Like, do better than those people. What those people wanted you to be. Like, get that help. If you're going through it and you think the only way is fuck, let me go hang out with these fools and shoot some people up and do this shit, bro, it's not worth it. You know what I mean? Like, try to get that help. Get into a fucking school. Might be corny school. Like, I know a lot of homies and shit, like, school's ass, bro, like this and that. But no, bro, like, think about your future, bro. Like, put yourself in shoes where it's like in a couple years from now you have kids and you see your kids doing the wrong shit that you're doing. Like, you wouldn't want that shit. Like, try to get help, bro. Like, to all the homies and shit, to all the girls, to all the guys, young age, older. Like, it's never too late to get help.
I think the beauty of it, Frank, right now is that there is a lot more awareness of it.
Yeah.
And I know you said it's corny. I feel like it's not starting to be as corny as it used to be, bro. At least in my time, it was like no one talked about it. Honestly, if you were going to therapy, you're like, damn, like, what the fuck's wrong with that person?
Yeah, no,
you know
for
what
sure,
I mean?
bro.
And I think we're finally in a time where there's enough light shit on it where it's being accepted. Fuck, dude, a lot of famous people and rappers, like, they talk about mental health. Like, and I think it's dope that that door is opening and more people should definitely be a part of it.
Yeah, bro. For sure, like, I don't know, bro. I want people in my city, around me, my homies, even if you're not my homie, if you're my homie's homie, like, I want you to do good for yourself, bro. Like, it sucks to see, like being a Mexican, like, seeing another Mexican fool get popped or something, going to jail because they took that wrong turn in life, bro. And it's like, when you see that shine in that person, when they could out hustle you, bro. If they put their mind to it, there's a lot of people, bro, who could fucking do the biggest things, bro. Like, who are hella strong, who are hella, like, dedicated to shit. But like I said, they don't think they're worth it. They start going down that dark path, and
Lack of guidance.
And it's like, bro, like, I want, if you're watching this, if, like I said, if you can help someone out, give them guidance. If you're that one person who needs guidance, get that help. Fucking stop listening to the internet. What the internet says, oh, it's corny to go to therapy. Oh, like, I have to be hard to be someone. No, you don't. Like, what you have to worry about is getting your paper and fucking doing good for yourself and putting your family or yourself, even if, like, you don't have family, put yourself in a fucking dope ass fucking crib, dope ass cars and shit. Like, get that fucking help. Like, that's my biggest thing, bro. Like, I want the youth to fucking realize they're worth it and shit.
No, 100%. That's a beautiful thing that you said, Vezi. I think, I mean, for everyone out there, like Vezi said, you know, the help is there. Or maybe someone you know, be supportive. And I think it's really dope that there is more light being shed on it. And honestly, when it comes to mental health, it doesn't pick and choose a race. It could be anybody, any age, any situation. Like, from the outside looking in, you could be having all the things that someone might need in the world and you're still going through it. So when it comes to mental health, there's no discrimination, bro. That shit, everyone can go through something.
Yeah, bro. It's just getting the right help and being open to it.
What is, I'm not going to say not racist, that's terrible. But what is specific, and we're going to switch it up here a little bit, is I feel like us growing up in a Mexican or quote unquote Latino household, there's a lot of sayings or things that our parents tell us, or maybe even our tias or tios. And I want to get your guys' translation on it. I'm going to say a couple quotes. I want you guys to translate for maybe the people that never heard these growing up or whatever. But I'm going to say a couple phrases, and I want you guys to let me know what comes to mind. So, Adi, have your parents ever told you this, or has it ever been said in your household? Échale ganas.
Yes.
What does that mean to you, or how is that used in your household?
I think I've only heard, like, my mommy say it to me. But she said, like, échale ganas, like, you got it, like
supportive?
Yeah, like, you got it, like, you figure it out.
Get her done.
Get her done, boy.
That's awesome that it was used in a supportive way. Vezi, what's it like for you when your parents or someone has used the phrase échale ganas?
Échale ganas, güey. That's what I hear my grandma always saying. Échale ganas, güey. I don't know if it just means, like, fucking head up, fool. Like, take it, you feel me? Get that shit done. Get that money, bro.
So also in a supportive way?
Yeah, fool, like, go get that bread, bro. Like, we believe in you. Échale ganas.
I feel like for me, the times it was used is because I was like fucking up, and they're like, "No, dude, like échale ganas, like you need to figure it the fuck out, like because you're kind of fucking up right now. You're failing fucking math class or whatever the fuck." All right, below. Fuck, I just used your sign name, Vezia. What does this one mean to you? No llores. And the tone can be interpreted however we interpret it, right? But when you hear the phrase "no llores," what does that mean?
Tell me, stop crying, or I'm gonna give you something to cry about.
Shit. Addie, what comes to mind when you hear no llores?
No llores. Same shit. If you're gonna cry, I'll give you something to cry about.
I feel like I use it with my kid a lot. I mean, I'll use it in English. Like, he'll be crying for, like, he's not hurt, like, he's throwing a fit. And I'll be like, why are you crying? Why are you crying? And he kind of looks at me and it kind of like, oh, why am I crying? You know, like, dude, you're good. You don't need to be crying. But I feel like I still use it just in English with Andres. Tú nomás piensa positivo. Your parents use that or anyone use that one around?
My mommy.
Really?
My mommy's such a positive person. I love her.
That's awesome.
Yes. What was it?
Tú piensa positivo, like.
Yeah.
Tú nomás piensa positivo.
Yeah. Since I got like anxiety, she'd just be like, oh yeah, just think positive, like think good things, like don't think about like the negative and stuff. So yeah.
Leslie?
Never heard that one, fool, but I've heard some
Or
similar.
a variant?
Like, tú calmado, yo nervioso.
Oh, explain to the people what that means in case they don't speak
Like,
that.
you chill out, fool. Like, let me worry about it. Or like also like, tú calmado, yo nervioso. Like, fool, just chill. You feel me? Like, everyone's chilling. Like, why are you gonna be nervous? You feel me?
That's a good one.
I think I used to say that.
I don't really think I honestly heard my parents tell me, tú nomás piensa. I mean, they've probably said it, but it's probably just them being supportive too. This is a good one. I feel like when they tell you, what comes to mind when someone tells you, así es la vida? You ever use that one for you guys?
I heard like, nah, puta pelada.
Well, a variant of that. Yeah, I feel like for me with my parents, like, be like, fuck, dude, like, I got a speeding ticket or some shit. Well, that's life, fool. Like, it is what it is type of shit. How do you guys, you guys?
Yeah, fool, like I said. Like,
Well, I meant, sorry.
never heard that shit, fool.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't think maybe like when I'm like, well, you gotta work your ass off. Like fuck it. Like that's what you gotta do.
And just do
Like,
what you gotta do.
Or like when
Yeah.
something happens and like you're just like, oh, I'm hella stressed, and then like your homie doesn't know what to say, and they're like, fool, pues así es la vida.
And that mean, no, pues está cabrón.
Yeah, like it's like that. Fool.
it's
Like,
just like,
you don't know what
fuck.
to say, fool. You're just like,
That's what you say when you don't know what
yeah,
to
like
say.
you're just like, oh, this fool fucked up.
It still sounds supportive and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. This is another good one. Have they ever hit you with the, a mí me fue peor?
Yeah, fool, I hated that one. Like as a kid, fool, like, why are you crying? Your fucking shoes? Nah, like I had it worse.
I had no shoes.
Like, fool, fuck it. Why you don't want to go to school? I had to fucking walk to school like 40 miles. It's like, fool, calm down, dog.
That's my dad as fuck, dude.
That's
If
your
you
dad?
complain
That's-
about no. If you complain about something in the United States, my dad is gonna hit you with the story that in Mexico he fucking crossed the fucking
Fought a fucking Bigfoot and like,
yeah, literally, yeah. He climbed this mountain. He had to cross this, and he had beef with these people, and he had to do this and that just to get to one place. He's gonna hit you with a whole story. Don't even start.
Just to hit you with a mí me fue peor.
Yeah.
That's how he starts it.
Dude, my parents never used that one though. I feel like that was more like uncles and aunts, and when they would say that, it's just kind of like, shut the fuck up, fool. Like nobody really gives a fuck.
My
fool.
dad would use it. My
Hey.
dad been through some shit.
Yo, it's hella hard. Your dad's like, no, pues a mí me fue peor. Yo estaba en el sol. Like, motherfucker.
Oh,
you're
the one who
fucking-
uses it hell is my grandpa, fool.
Yeah.
He fucking.
He always
oh, hey, we're
minimizes-
gonna go out and eat. Oh, pues yo que me gano. Like, fool, come with us then. Like,
Yeah,
come on, dog.
dude, my dad be low key rage baiting sometimes. I don't think I've ever. For me, they told me the opposite, but te falta salir más. Like, what does that mean to you guys? If that was told to you, like you need to go out more. Oh, we lost the light. Sorry, guys.
It was more like, ya fuiste, no, güey? They're like, you already went. Like, why the fuck are you gonna go again? Kind of like that. Like, kind of throwing in your face that, why are you gonna fucking go again if you already went?
Adi?
Maybe like my mom. Like, maybe if she sees me, like, just, like, chutting it out. Like,
The fuck?
like being lazy. Or, like, I'm just, like, in my little cocoon. Because I just can't mentally get out of bed. Like, she'd be like, dude, like, you need to get out. Go get some sunlight. Go do something, you know?
My parents were the opposite. Otra vez vas a salir? Like, I'm fucking never home. Have they ever told you... I'm going to do two more. Which one's a good one? I feel like my parents would hit me with this one a lot. It's super faith-driven. Reza y Dios te va a ayudar. I feel like my parents were super like, talk to God, pray. You'll get through it. Did you guys get that one? That advice? Or
I got the one where it's like, oh, I'll be here tomorrow, or we'll see you tomorrow. Si Dios... What do we say?
Oh, si Dios quiere.
Si Dios quiere.
If God allows it,
Yeah.
I will be here.
I'd be like, fool, don't say that, dog.
How do you ever...
You didn't like that?
Fuck no. We're like, fool, stop, dog.
Kind of scared? What do you mean you're not going to be here tomorrow?
Like, chill,
What do you
dog.
mean?
What?
What? What? Yeah. I definitely heard that one a lot. Always. Yep. Always gotta pray.
This one's off the top, but I'd be like, oh, Dad, Mom, like tomorrow we're going to go do this. I'm like, si Dios quiere, or they'll be like, uno pone, Dios dispone. Like, you make plans and God has other plans, so don't plan. I was like, what do you mean don't plan? I need to plan my life. Like, I need to plan what I'm going to do. Like,
Yeah, fool.
supposed to have no plans? Like,
And then the next day happens, and you're like, well, I didn't really plan it. No, fool, you're the one who fucking did everything. It's like, fool, you told me.
What? I never heard about that.
uno pone, Dios dispone. So you make plans and God makes other plans. This is what they're always like.
Never heard about that.
That's like
cool.
their way of not committing. It's a commitment issue. That's their way of not agreeing to go wherever we want to go.
Commitment issues.
All right, the last one I'm going to hit you guys with. This one's fucking stone cold saying, sufres porque quieres. You suffer because you want to. I get that one all the time. What does that mean to you guys, or how would you guys take it?
I think I heard that one when I was on my little like low carb diet.
Oh,
My mom would be like, "Ooh, I'm eating pan," and I'm like, "Fuck, I miss pan," but like that shit hurts my stomach.
and she's like, sufres porque quieres.
Yeah.
Vezi, you ever get that one?
Fuck, fool, probably. But, like, it was more with, like, cars, dog. Because, I had the G, and I had AC and everything, and then I'd still drive the little Hondeezy, dog. No AC, hella slam, fucking
Hella tit sweat from you?
fucking everywhere.
Tits
And
wet.
then I'd be like, fuck, bro, it's hella hot. And everybody'd be like, well, because you wanted to. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that one's a good one. I have to use the restroom hella bad. I have to pee hella bad. So, Adi, do we have a knock on the door? Vezi, do you have your chakra and kaka?
I didn't have a chakra kaka today, guys.
Do we have a knock on the door, Adi?
You can make it up. Yes, we do.
No, this one he sees best.
It's fine. I can hold it. I'm just
What's my second? Okay.
knock on the door, brother.
Today's knock on the door. If you do not know what knock on the door is, it is when you guys send us anonymous
Message.
messages or message, of a story of if you need advice, if anything, etc. If you want to tell us something and you're just like too shy to like let us know.
If you want to ask if I'm single. Anything you guys want to let us know or ask.
Yes, you can click the link in the description or the link in the bio on Instagram at Room 12 Podcast. Anyways, let's get started with this knock on the door. When are you guys hosting an event?
What?
Interesting.
Porque Dios quiera.
Oh, fuck. That's great, Frank. Oh, fuck. That shit.
Dios
was
dirá.
super-
Dios dirá.
Uno pone y Dios dispone. We'll make plans, but God might change the plans. Nah.
There you go.
Dude, how do you guys feel about that?
When are
Make
we
a little,
gonna make
like a little.
For us to host an event.
It's hard out here, fool. It's hard out here
hard out
locally,
here,
dog.
fool,
Like,
with pimp.
we've been out, like, when we're in SoCal, like, everyone's hella greedy. Like, hey, fool, like, you guys need to come out here. We're going to host an event. Boom. Like, if you guys are down to go to fucking SoCal, we might be able to host an event out there sooner. But if you guys want to wait locally, then it's going to take some time, you feel me? Because it's not just tomorrow, hey, we're going to start this. Like, we gotta organize. We got to fucking get people. We got to get the team organized because the team has a life too. We don't just have them in a cage like, oh, it's your day today. Come out. Like, nah, we got to organize everything. And then we got to just figure it out. But if you guys would want something sooner, maybe SoCal. SoCal trip, bruh.
Addie, what's your take on it? On us hosting an event.
I think it's a great idea. I think we could really pop out with an event here in the NorCal. It's just a matter of, the little details, because there's a lot of things that you gotta handle, security, where things are going, who's coming, so.
You know what? I just think it's dope as fuck that you guys even want us to host an event. That shit means a lot. Obviously, it's something we've talked about and something we want to do at some point. Are we there right now? I don't think we are at this moment in time, but the fact that you guys are open to it kind of makes my gears turn. What I've been seeing a lot of like big podcasts do is they do live events.
Fuck it, fool. Let's have an event.
So maybe we can sell some tickets, some cheap tickets, maybe have a small group and we can do a live podcast. And then maybe it's outside in the afternoon, like in, someone's backyard, and we have a speakers and microphones, and we do a live pod for you guys, and maybe invite 20, 30 people. We have some food and maybe
some
we
drinks.
We could do something like that.
Some Chef Loom in the building, some little Addy what's it called? Barista?
Addy Barista.
Addy
maybe.
Barista drinks.
I want all my people there. But I don't want to fucking, there's only 30 tickets.
Hey, no, let's see. We're not going to fucking invite 100 people, and I don't know how many people are going to show up.
Want to go,
yeah,
and if they support, perro,
I'm saying we don't know of 100 people are going to show up and support. We don't know. We've never done this.
How about
before.
let's make a fucking cookout? Addie's fucking fucking drinks, and we'll have a fucking gallo show in that shit too.
This fool.
Fuck it, fool. Have a fucking gallo.
No.
Shout out my galleros, fool.
I'm down.
I'm dreaming big for you guys. These fools keep knocking me down, help me out.
I'm not. No, I'm actually down to Addie. We're going to talk about this later. If you guys are serious, maybe we can do a small test the waters event where
hanging out with the Room 12 podcast.
And we'll do a live pod where we'll film it, but we'll interact with you guys and just do our regular shit. And yeah, if you guys want it, let's give the people what they want.
Let us know. Yeah, comment down below if you are for it.
Yeah, let us know.
Send us a message.
I might. I've been having something in the works. I haven't let these two know because they're just fucking dicks.
Hold on, before you go that, make sure we clip that so we can actually run up the knock on the
fuck up, fool. All right, but I've been trying. This fool just cuts me off, guys. Like,
says the one who cuts everybody off.
Yeah.
Look,
exactly.
For farmer boys, I want to get in touch with all my galleros in Corning and surrounding areas. I want to have a little event. I'm gonna figure it out, guys. To all my galleros, and if you're a fan of the music and shit, I'm gonna drag this fool there, drag her there. I'll try to grab the grupo and we'll make something lit for the gallos, bruh.
We should do a game. I
want to, and
a bird show.
It's in the works. I really want to get in contact. I have a lot of homies. Thank God, this is a good not a platform, but it's a good little community of homies and just other people who would probably be down to come through, even if you. It's like, I don't want it to be a fucking fancy show where we're counting feathers and shit. Just fucking take a bird or two. We'll have like a trophy or something. We'll have like someone like not be a judge tampoco, but just kind of like, hey,
I'll
bro,
be the
like
judge.
Like have something fun. We'll have a little cookout or some shit, music. You feel me? Because I feel like that's more closer than a whole ass concert or like a.
I mean, not even a concert, just a pod event. I'm also on board with that. I also feel like you need to get the Farmer Boy shit going.
That's gonna come, bro. It's in the works. There's a lot of things happening in life, guys, and we're gonna make it work out. And I hope you guys fuck with it. You guys saw the carpet. Shout out Tough Rugs. But yeah, we're gonna get that ball rolling pretty soon here.
Maybe another thing that we've been talking about too is we want to start popping out more. I think we're gonna try to pop out to the fair
locally.
The Chico Fair. We're talking about going to that one, right? Yeah. So we want to start popping out. If you guys saw us yesterday at the air show, we probably went to that. I don't know. We're planning on going. So if we went, and the pods, you guys are watching it now. But one of the things we do kind of want to get into is just timing of it, right? But outside of like shows, we do want to start popping out to maybe like a farmer's market where we get a little booth and give you guys some merch or sell some shit or whatever. Or like, whenever there's events, like we got to start doing our part and looking into the events that are coming up locally. Maybe a car show we could post up. And then we start growing into those bigger Room 12 / EIMG hosted events, maybe a concert, the EP's on the way, maybe we do some performances and just kind of really embody everything we're doing here. So, I mean, shout out to you for that comment. Vezi, you have your chaka or kaka?
No, I didn't make one today.
Hey, and then also, if there's any events that you guys are planning or starting, also, if you want to shoot us a text, we could definitely
Collab,
promote, you know.
Yeah, if you guys
Hit us
have
up.
events, let us know. If we're invited, cool. If you guys make a little room for the Room 12 podcast to, you know, meet some people, a little meet and greet, let us know. We'll pop out. We'll vlog it. It's
Definitely
extra
support.
promo.
Yeah,
we're here to support. You guys show a lot of support. And if you guys have a business, let's get into a shout out. If you guys have a business or if you guys are, you know, have a hustle and you guys are pushing it, tap in with us. If you guys are local, even if you're not, we definitely like showing support back. So, Addy, who's today's shout out, brother?
Today's shout out is Royal_Sweets with 2 S's _ Justine. We have here in Willows, California and surrounding areas. She is a mom making endless sweets. And I'm looking at her page on Instagram right now. And this, whatever she's making is fire. I see some chocolate covered strawberries. There's some with like fruity pebbles. I don't even know what these are. These look so bussin'. I don't even know what this is. We got some candies. Some what are the freeze dried candies? Oof, that looks
Bro,
bomb.
her stories go crazy. You guys give her a follow. Watch her stories. Your mouth's gonna water. I'm always like,
Oh my goodness.
dude, yeah. Shout out to her.
Cakes.
Cakes are fire. You guys have a birthday coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, Vezi's birthday is this week. Shout out.
Oh,
Vezi.
she makes cake pops too.
Yeah, you guys need to jump on her page. Like we just popped up the Instagram. Give her a follow.
For any occasion.
Yeah, we were actually, I was chopping it up with her. We were planning on meeting up and getting some stuff, just the timing, but we are going to be tapping in with her soon and we'll do like a promo video and a reaction video of all the stuff that we end up getting from her. So
Yep.
shout out Royal
Sweets.
Sweets. I knew I was going to butcher. Shout out. I'll do the, I'm not going to give you guys a big facts, no cap. We're going to save it for the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to if you guys made it this far in the video, we appreciate you guys. You're not alone. There's shit you're going through or someone you want to talk to. We'll do our best to support you and help guide you to the best of our experience. But we appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. If that's anything you want to tell the people?
Thank you guys.
Addie?
Be yourself. Don't change. Stay how you are. You are perfect. You are great and amazing.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you guys. We hope you guys are safe. And tap in with us, knock on the door, shout outs, all that fun stuff. We're the Room 12 podcast, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Later.
Bless.